glad you can make it.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to our the most recent rendition of a themed sukkah. We've had 70s in the past with Earth, Wind, and Fire, big afros, and kippas, and Civil War themed war bonds. So we always like to really do it, and it's such an honor that Rabbi Anderson asked us to be a part of it, and we just want to do everything we can to honor the community and honor the Rebbeim, and to make everyone feel comfortable and enjoy yourselves. You know, we're often spending lots of time taking care of everyone else, and we don't focus on ourselves, and that's not such a good thing. So I just wanted to say a couple words about what the wonderful sefer that we read yesterday, what I consider the first existential text. Peter, it's your time to laugh. Written by Koheles, King Solomon. We read it on Shabbos Kol HaMoed every year during Sukkot, and it's to me it's the saddest book, but yet it is the most joyful book. The word joy, simcha, appears there 17 times. It appears 16 times in the first 5 books of the Torah, 16 times, but 17 times in this book, which seems to be the saddest book. 17 times you hear the word simcha, but it's also contrasted with the word hevel, which it's the theme of it. It's 5 times in the second verse. Hevel, 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 and it's often translated as meaninglessness or futility, hopelessness, over and over and over, 5 times in the second verse, 38 times in this very short book. But yet, Sukkot is referred to as Zman Simchatenu. The Torah refers to Sukkot as with the word Simcha 3 times, Pesach 0 times, Shavuos 1 time. But we were told this is the time of our joy. And the Torah loves happiness, but it really loves joy. Happiness is Ashrei, but joy is Simcha. The Torah and Simcha is how you feel in the moment. Happiness is how you feel over your entire life. This is what philosophers yearn for, especially if you're Aristotle. You will know if someone is happy at the end of their life, not meaning that they're happy when they die, but over the course of their life, then they can see if they're really happy. Solomon was the wealthiest man in the area, probably in the world. He says he accumulated more houses and more pools and he had more vineyards, and he had more wives and slaves and horses and money than anyone else. And I built for me this. He says, Kaniti, I acquired this and I acquired that, and I built this for myself and I built this. But he was focusing on himself to see if he can build his way out of what is called a vexation that he had, which is the knowledge of his own death. He knew that he was going to die, so he tried to accumulate things to make himself feel a sense of well-being, despite the fact that he was going to die. And in the end, he says, it is all worthlessness. It's all meaninglessness, because I'm going to die no matter what I build. Rabbi Wein says beautifully that our kittles, our death shrouds, have no pockets. You cannot take your wealth with you. No matter how much you accumulate, you can't take it with you. And now what does Solomon do to get over this? And the answer is simcha, joy. He said, enjoy today and don't worry about tomorrow. Enjoy the wife that you're with. Eat and drink, for tomorrow you may die. He said, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow hasn't occurred yet. It may never come. The only thing that you can do to get out of this fear, this existential vexation that you're going to die, is to live in the moment, not looking to the future. When I have this house or this spouse or this amount of money or this car, then I'll have this experience, this emotion that I want. That may never come. And we know from celebrities, we know from singers and actors that kill themselves despite acquiring massive amounts of wealth, massive amount of popularity. Solomon tells us over 2,000 years ago, closer to 3,000, that does not make one happy. Joy is what you need. He knows he's going to die, and the joy is what makes him, it enables him to get past this. Rabbi Sacks says that you should translate this word hevel 38 times, not as meaninglessness, but as a shallow breath, as a shallow breath or a fleeting breath. Knowing that your breath can be snatched away from you. The word neshama comes from limshon, to breathe, nefesh, all these words for the soul, all come from words that deal with breathing. Breathing is essential. If you don't have breath, you are dead. And so the way the sukkah is fragile, and you sit in it and you see it swing from side to side, and the wind and the rain bring it down, that is a representation of your life. Your life can be snatched away from you. The sukkah can easily fall down. It's here and then it's gone. The sukkah, we sit in it, we have trust in the Almighty despite the elements that He provides for us, and that no matter what we do acquire, it's not going to bring us what we want. But to sit in the sukkah and to be satisfied with the simple pleasures, the wife that you have, your children, the things in this moment, that is what's going to bring it to you. I just want to finish off with a wonderful quote from Emerson's 1841 essay on self-reliance. It says that, but yes, you get the points for that. But man postpones or remembers. He does not live in the present, but with the reverted eye laments the past, or heedless of the riches that surround him, stands on tiptoe to foresee the future. He cannot be happy and strong until he too lives with the nature in the present above time. Look at your kids and see what would it be like if your kids were not here, if your wife was not here, if you didn't have the health that you currently have. Live in the moment with the simple pleasures, sitting in a sukkah, enjoying the sun. This simplistic thing, you don't need a 5,000, 10,000 square foot house to be happy. You can live as the richest Jew in a simple sukkah, and you can have the fragility of it, representation of the fragility of your life, how easily it can be snatched away, and just enjoy what you have right now. That is simcha. Happiness is over the course of your life. Simcha is the solution to Solomon's existential vexation. I'm going to die so I can live in the moment and with the simple pleasures, and that way I can defeat death. Not through money, but the joy that I experience in the moment and the things that I have around me right now. Good job to everyone. Thanks for coming.